Hello there, Capricorn. Welcome back to Misfits of the Zodiac. My name is Ace. I am doing a monthly reading for the month of November for you for today. I have one card for your recent past, one card for your present energy, and one card for your near future, as well as an oracle card to sum everything up for you. Let's get into it. So your first card is the High Priestess. This is telling you that there's something at the beginning of November that's asking for you to kind of sit with it so that you can use your intuition and kind of speak to your higher self about something. There's something that feels a little murky, and it feels like there's not a simple, straight answer, and I feel like this is asking for you, again, to take some time to sit with yourself and really speak with your higher self so that you can kind of get in touch with what the different options how they make you feel. If they make you feel positive or light, or they feel like you're naturally attracted to them, that's probably your answer. So giving yourself some time to sit with it is going to be really beneficial so that you can make the right decision for you at the moment. You have a little bit more murky energy, I'm not going to lie. For your second present energy, you have the moon. So this is saying that there's something in the depths, okay? And the moon is kind of shining a light on something. And I feel like if you have been using your intuition to kind of guide you, I feel like this is going to shed a light on something that's going to allow you to make the decision even clearer. I don't think you should wait by mid-month to make the decision that this one's talking about. I think that this is basically just like moving through some shadowy energy of like this feeling of indecision, because it might be a really big decision that you're trying to make right now. But this is telling me that you will have the answer by like mid-month if you haven't already made your decision, and it's going to, you're gonna have some more information by mid-month. So if you haven't already felt that gut feeling, by mid-month you'll have enough information to kind of move you in one direction or another. I feel like it's going to be really positive though. You have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is saying that there's some sort of offer that's being brought to you. Usually it is a very positive card. The only thing that you need to pay attention to could be a love offer. I don't really feel that for this. I feel the only thing with the Knight of Cups is that it sometimes can be a very like shallow offer, and by that I mean the intention is good. The intention is positive, but either it's a person or an offer that is doesn't have depth, okay? And that's interesting that you had both the Moon and the High Priestess, because those are very deep cards, and then you ended up with the Knight of Cups. So this basically warns that it's kind of like someone, to give you an example, someone who is like hot and heavy in the beginning, and they like want to take you out on a date, and then they go on the date, but then they kind of ghost you afterwards. That's the vibe that I'm getting from this card. And it doesn't have to be a romantic thing. It could be a job offer that you think has a lot of opportunities with it, but it doesn't really. And that's why I think it's really important to like sit with yourself with any kind of decisions when it comes to any sort of offers that come in this month. Really paying attention to anything that's having light shed on it, because I think you're going to be able to see any falsities that are being presented. But overall, I think this is a really positive thing. You are getting an offer, and I feel like you're going to be able to decipher whether or not it's for you or not by the end of the month, okay? And I really do think that your oracle card sums everything up for you. It's silence. So it's interesting too that she has this little pumpkin next to her, because that is a sign of prosperity. It's also a sign of protection. I feel like you're divinely protected and that you know what you're doing. The only thing is you're going to need to take some time again to kind of sit with the decisions, sit with anything that feels a little off, so that you can kind of get in touch with your higher self and your intuitive part of your brain and body, so that you can decipher anything that feels a little murky. Okay, so meditation would be really, really helpful this month, or sitting down and journaling anything if you're the type that needs to kind of like throw the spaghetti out on a piece of paper. Okay, I'm very much that way. So maybe making a pros and cons list or a why list. Why do I want this? Why should I choose this? Any of those things I think would be helpful, and doing it in silence so you're not disrupted would be really, really helpful as well. I hope this helped for you for this month. If you enjoyed this reading, I'd love to hear from you in the comments, or get a like or subscribe and have you come back as a misfit for next month. And I will see you soon. Bye, guys.